Question for the prosecution, Your Honor.
She is like, we haven't even brought up witness testimonies. All right, sure, why not? Go ahead.
Mr. Prosecution Lawyer, sir, do you have a name?
No, he doesn't. Go on.
What I'm saying is that, no, that was a big fuck up on their part.
That he didn't respond to a hello?
Yes! Yes! Oh my fucking god, Samuel! Sorry you had to witness me going off, Luke.
Silence.
You didn't say sorry to us, John?
No. She's got like the same color palette as Storgé.
So you know what horny house is.
Yeah, that's the red light district. You know how it is.
Your dearest friend, dearest spelled D-E-E-R.
I love that. I'm so here for that.
Nervin Windstrider of the Himbo.
I hate the name. I hate both y'all names.
Yo, we should do something in return.
Horny house.
For them.
I feel like this liquid should be in my mouth.
Huh?
It's weird one. I haven't drank any water this whole campaign.
Can we please pause on this statement?
Yeah.
The upper plane has runways.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. There's nothing to do up there but worship God.
How do you think Helera was born?
Hold up.
We'll be blowing all of our money before we get to blow our money on hookers and blow.
She goes, we got boys, we got girls, we got ladies on deck, we got guys on the floor, we got toasted boys, we got roasted girls.
Okay, can I get an untoasted person, please?
No, the thing that I needed from you, I no longer need. I love you, buddy. Have a good night, my guy. Bye.
You too, stay safe. Alright, he just left.
That's the cutest shit I've ever heard.
So, what do you guys remember from your previous session? Like the actual previous session.
The Horny House.
Do you want me to
Horny
recap?
house.
I had
Do you want like out of character or in character?
No,
recaps?
just
I'm
real
kind
quick.
of like, I'm in the
I'll-
mood for some role play.
That is what we're here for, yes.
All right, so here's what happened last time. We got arrested en route to Rivermarche. In Tyr's territory, we got put in holding cells. Dog made it to the Pantheon. We saw Mason, who's the werewolf, and Patricia, and also Trevor, who's kind of a piece of shit. During
Holy shit,
Mason's
I'm
trial,
about
he
to
was
be
cursed
triggered.
by an effigy. He drinks like a potion given to him by someone to prevent transformations.
This is
The
very detailed.
headmaster of the college.
I was a two.
Are you? Because I take notes, motherfucker.
Do you really?
I'm kind of.
Yeah, I fucking take notes. I've got no memory. I've destroyed every brain cell I have.
I'm amazed.
I'm kind of jealous.
Samuel's like, damn, my notes are on napkin, and they say, go to place.
It literally, Colin, I'm getting the feeling you're looking at my camera. Because it's literally like a napkin next to me literally just says Rosea here. I'm like, yeah. I have to remember. Oh, yeah, I was just going to say where you guys ended up. I kind of knew what happened, but because there was something about, people getting horny. Someone learned how to pee and underground fights. And I was like, oh, I bet.
Yeah. Don't hold a candle to my notes.
That is true. Not even slightly. I admit defeat on that.
Thank you. As you should.
All right.
I remember.
Sorry, go ahead.
I joined in with some belly dancers, and I
yeah,
ended up
you were
sleeping in an alleyway. I did not get laid.
Yeah, so you get the non
by choice. I should clarify.
you get a since you slept in the middle of an alleyway, you get the not rested debuff.
Do I really?
You fully heal, but the next roll you do is disadvantage.
Okay,
Just the next
I
one.
accept.
Who's the one that got laid?
The cat.
Was it
was me, but I think Helera also got laid.
I didn't. I just talked about my feelings with
Oh,
a guy
yeah,
who reminded me of my
you
dad.
both bought escorts, and one of you got laid. The other one
Had a nice therapy session that was much needed.
So we get one well-rested and one well-inspired.
Ooh.
Yeah, Helera gets inspiration.
Yeah, I'll give that. Yeah, that sounds right. Helera,
Do I get inspiration?
You get inspiration, and Vera gets a well-rested bonus. The next roll you do is with advantage.
Nice.
Wait, are these hookers? Like, do they allow you to sleep with them? Like in the night, they spend the whole night with them, like
Well, I
sleep in the
assume
same
so.
bed.
Because it's
Wow.
basically-
Wow, were they in the?
Don't they
upper
charge by the
class?
hour? That sounds like they make a killing.
I mean, like, during the day they'll charge by the hour, but during the night they just bump up the prices and be like, "Hey, you want a place to stay?"
Wow.
Think about that. You ever think about that?
They call it
yourselves.
They call it the cuddle buddy fee.
Oh,
It's a hotel room with strings attached.
that reminds me of like that Japanese company that does like sleeping buddies. That's just weird. Anyway, yeah, everyone here it was a long rest, so everyone here is back to full everything, hopefully. But I believe for Shara and Storgé, nothing much happened other than the underground fights where you got gold. So
Did we make a mob?
you don't really get a
boss
debuff
angry?
or a buff. What's up?
Have we made enemies?
I mean, it's more so you just Storgé just established his strength. He is now one of the top fighters.
Beginning
Okay.
reputation.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I'll have to keep track of that. How many times you fight in this city? Yeah, it's morning. Some of you wake up with a partner next to you. Some of you wake up in an alley, hungover.
I never said I was hungover.
That's true.
I'm
You did not say
kidding.
you were
I'm
hungover.
totally hungover.
Roll a. Oh no, I don't want to roll that
Constitution?
yet. No, not yet. I'm saving that roll.
Oh, you want me to get my disadvantage out in like public or some shit?
That'd be fun.
Okay, well, joke's on you. I want to perceive my.
Hey, wait, hold on. I didn't say you could remember. Whatever. Go ahead.
No, a sneaky DM way of getting around this is like, yeah, you look around town. Yeah, you don't have to roll. That's fine. You can see
Yeah. Yeah, Colin, you look around. The town's there. It do be the town. This looks like the alley. You don't need to roll for that.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I'll
I would
kick
say
out
right
my,
now it is the early. I shouldn't say early, but like the sun is right past dawn.
Okay, I want to like wake up the escort and like kick her out.
Of her
You mean-
own
You
room.
mean? Yeah, I was gonna say you mean kick yourself out.
No, I'm gonna kick her out.
Ah.
She's half asleep and tired, I assume, from
Ooh, so
a
you're
lovely
trying to,
night.
Like what do you call it? Persuade her that like she needs to be kicked out. Okay.
Yeah,
roll
and
with
also
advantage.
without her clothes.
Roll with it. I mean, it's a brothel, so it's not uncommon. But yeah, roll with advantage. That's a
Any
persuade
chance
check.
you could roll for me? My
Oh yeah.
my
I got it.
Wi-Fi is being really.
No, I feel you. Let me. No, not limey. Let me go to Vera. It is a persuasion. Oh, you were lucky you got that advantage.
Oh
I feel
no,
like that would
why?
be deception, but it's the same skill.
Oh.
So
If you want to, I
unless
can
unless someone if Vera, if you have like what is it, proficiency in deception over diplomacy, then
Oh, I do. Actually, my deception's not bad.
Oh, that's true. All right, I'll reroll.
Tuh.
Well,
Same result.
Either way, you're successful.
Nice.
Yeah, she kind of goes like, huh? What's up? Huh? And you're like, yeah. They called. You have to go. Yeah. And they said you have to leave the room. And she's like, oh, yeah. Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. And she just kind of stumbles out the room, like half awake. She forgot her clothes.
That's awesome. I'm just gonna tuck back into sleep.
All right, you have a good couple minutes before someone realizes.
She gets another well-rested bonus.
I should.
Nah, actually,
Come on, cat naps are the most
If you get the
powerful
5
naps.
more minute bonus, it adds 5 to your next round.
if you're following my logic for whenever I wake up, you actually get a debuff because if I sleep more, I actually just wake up more.
No. We're not basing this off of you.
Alright, so you sleep for a couple more minutes. What would anyone else like to do?
I want to find everyone. Prisera misses her friends.
Do you know where they are? Like, do you remember
No.
where they head? Alright, so you're just gonna do a search. So you're walking across the street. I guess the first person you'll search for is Terrac. So roll a perception check.
Storgé is following blindly.
Wait, is Horny House on both sides of the river, or is it just
Yes.
Okay, I'm over.
It is a very ludicrous business.
I'm in some
Cute.
over here.
So that you
Guys.
do not have advantage. So yeah, you don't see him. You're just kind of walking around, like you're kind of walking around and awkwardly just going like, Terrac.
Can I start crying?
You can, yeah, if you want to.
Vera's in the same like place as I am, right?
I believe you guys both went to the same building, just different rooms.
Great. So I just like go like hunting for her.
Okay, roll perception.
Okay.
You can choose whether to use your inspiration on this or not, but
Oh, fuck me.
no, I would
I'm
recommend.
not gonna
you don't.
I wouldn't
bother.
recommend it.
I just like end up like sitting in like the common area waiting for her. I knock
Yeah.
on a few doors. Things don't go well. I'm just like, well, just to hang out.
Yeah. The dude comes down, like that was with you for the night. He was like, all right, well, that was an interesting session. It's nice to have like a change of pace. If you need anything,
Yeah.
just call.
Cool. Thanks. I mean, you have like a phone number or?
No, you can come back to the building and just let her know that I forgot his name. Let's call him Dave.
He didn't have a name.
Dave.
Dave. Ew.
Just ask for Dave.
Dave Escort. Yeah, awesome. And hey, like I wish you like the best of luck like finding a job with like that like has something to do with like what you went to school for. Like it seems like I don't know, someone with like a doctorate in psychology, like I don't know, like I hope you end up doing something you're like happy with.
He's like, I mean, that's the hope, I guess.
Yeah.
Times are tough. Luckily, I brought paper with me this time.
Does this guy have a name, Samuel? Are you keeping track of characters' names?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of this character's name. I keep track of the other ones. There's one character that I don't have the name for.
The interior design guard.
The interior design guard. So, yeah.
Because you don't have the name for them, will we ever run into them again?
No,
I hope so.
I already know where they are. They're actually doing stuff. This is a thing.
That's funny.
I would tell you where they are, but that'll ruin the surprise. So.
That's the... It's just one. Sorry, I was just gonna say it's one of the people inside the building. Yeah, Helera and Vera are in.
Hey, it's you guys.
It's you.
And he's like, no, it's okay. I feel like everyone just doesn't remember my name.
Terrac's gonna stumble out into this like open area here, which I assume is like stalls and shit.
Yeah, they're just little areas. You see some strumpets like flaunting about, trying to entice people.
Ahoy, strumpets!
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck is a trumpet?
You never That is a word. I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Yeah.
It just means whore.
Yeah.
Great.
It is an old name for a whore.
Yikes.
Yeah, archaic female prostitute.
Okay.
It's in our. It's look at Google.
We know.
Anyway, they kind of just look at you, and a bunch of them are just kind of give you the side eye and like leave, and they're like, "Nah, I'm not dealing with this hot mess." But like one of them just kind of approaches and is like, "Hey, you looking for someone?"
Yeah. God, sorry, my head. I'm looking for. Bear with me here. A frog, a robot, an angel, and a cat.
Roll charisma check.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh.
I did click it. It's coming.
Oh,
All right, a
that's
10.
not terrible.
That's not terrible, actually. So she just kind of looks at you, like with a oh no, he's crazy eyes.
I told you. I told
Oh,
you to bear
it
with me.
seems I already found my angel.
And it's at this point that you realize that her interpretation of you're looking for someone was not what you meant, just in character. And she just kind of goes, "Well, I hope you find the worker you're looking for." And she just kind of slowly walks away.
The worker. No. Why did she say singular? Did she assume all of those traits were one person?
Cat, frog, robot,
Angel.
angel.
I'm gonna walk down to the river.
Right, you make it to the central location. There's a bunch of gondolas. Is it gondolas? Gondolas?
Yes.
The boats. Yeah, there's a bunch of gondolas going back and forth, and people also walking. You know,
Yeah.
like the poor bastards they are. All right. Would anyone like
Wish
to
that the
else like to do
gondolas
anything?
were like useless, but people still use them.
I like wait for Vera to come down and then I leave with her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say Vera wakes up a bit later. So it is now late morning.
Around
Oh.
30.
We should take a gondola ride.
Yeah,
You are well within
I'm
your
down
routine.
for that.
How many does a gondola fit?
2. 3 actually, if you like squish a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh no, this is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna take Prisera and Storgé.
Okay.
Are they with you? I
about-
thought they were also lost.
Yeah, they're also.
Well,
I mean, you
find
guys
out?
are.
I found Prisera.
Oh, because of perception. Yeah. All right.
And where Prisera is, you find Storgé. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
there you
So
go.
are you?
Did
Guys,
you
let's call
just like
Prisera
leave me
first.
behind, Vera?
I was gonna ask that.
Not on purpose. I figured that since it wasn't exactly like super high, I just didn't see you. I was like on a mission.
Fine. I guess I go out looking for Terrac.
Terrac's down by the bay, chatting it up with some gondolier fella.
I guess you find him. He's pretty out in the open, so it's not hard to miss. Or it's
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just take the gondola behind Vera and Prisera and Storgé then.
okay.
I like turn to Terrac and I'm like, gondola or walking?
Oh, Storgé's too heavy.
Both sound awful.
You're not kidding. I still don't know if that stuff is poisonous. No one really told me.
Look, honey. I reach down and pick some up and just drink it out of my hand.
Ew.
Oh, okay. I like do the same.
roll it. Actually, both of you, since you did it, roll a d20. Just a regular d20.
Just a
Just a
d20.
D20.
Not okay. It's scary.
Just a
You don't know what you're rolling for.
Yeah, so the water actually tastes like really great. Like it tastes like clear water.
Holy
It's
shit.
kind of surprising.
I go back for like seconds and thirds.
I like, as we're in the gondola, I'm just like scooping up water and I'm like, why don't they have this in heaven? This is like weirdly good. Am I going to
if you
get
pay
drunk?
for a gondola, it is 5 copper, I believe, for a ride.
Okay.
If it's just a short ride and not actually to the outskirts of town, since you're going to the city center. So that's 5 copper. Do
That's
what
fine.
you will with your math.
I can't wait
I
to
look
get
at
to
Terrac expecting him to pay.
Yeah, I do as well.
Didn't
How
we
much-
establish that Storgé was too heavy?
Yeah, I'm like
So
400
you can,
pounds.
No, you can. Storgé can go on one of them. It'll be by himself.
You said that it
It
was
is-
like I thought you said it was shallow though, so couldn't Storgé just walk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
could walk.
but like he's just gonna be underwater. I don't know if that's gonna
Yeah.
affect his.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you have water?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have circuits. I'm a magic robot. Remember?
Are you gonna rust?
I'm
Or
made out
get
of
wood
wood,
rot?
and it's magic wood. So
Cool.
hang on. Let me check my my character to
Wait,
see.
This is. I was going to ask, can you breathe underwater? But I guess a more important question is, do you breathe?
I do not breathe.
Yeah, I think literally his only weakness is fire.
He's not a simpleton.
Interesting.
Fire is actually not listed as a weakness of mine.
I would prefer if you have all these advantages that you have some drawback.
Well, okay, all right. We'll check. I was created and have remarkable. I was created to have remarkable fortitude, represented by the following benefits: advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and I have resistance to poison damage.
Okay.
Do not need to eat, drink, or breathe. Immune to disease,
Okay.
and don't need to sleep.
Okay.
And magic can't put me to sleep.
Okay.
Nice.
And your drawback?
We're just. Drawback.
Is it okay if I just go from here on out to say that fire is?
I'm
drawback?
looking at my my integrated protection Darkwood core. Let's see.
Wait, isn't not understanding friendship and human emotions a drawback?
Considering the advantages you have, it has in
We
encounters. I'd
literally
like to have
had like a
drawback.
whole thing where we taught Storgé love.
Rudimentary, but like
Rudimentary love, but love nonetheless.
Specialized design. Okay, no, that's just proficiencies. Okay, what is the what really matters to all this? That's my question.
like your ability to cross the lake. You can cross the lake.
Across the lake.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Just based on the
Problem
map and
solved.
the size of our avatars, I like to imagine we're all just like kaiju right now.
Anyway. Yeah, you walk across because you're like, I don't want to pay money for someone to transport me when I can just walk on the river.
I will give the Vera and Prisera's gondolier the 5 copper. And then I'll give my gondolier, who I was having a lovely chat with, I'll give him a silver.
Silver, you say?
Yeah.
All right. It's a very, very nice, smooth gondolier ride.
Oh, I thought we were paying him
We're-
at the
and,
end. I
like-
wasn't like bribing him to do better at his job.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It was a tip.
I didn't get it right at the beginning.
As like they're like going in the gondola, like
So you guys have
Helera is
So I sorry, I just want to confirm. You guys have already left the Horny House district.
For now.
Okay.
Oh shit! Wait,
For now?
thing I wanted to do over there.
Uh,
Is it possible I'm able to do that in my drunken state before I make it to the river, like flashback episode?
Before that, let's well, I guess we can talk about you guys drinking water in the gondola. But so you can go ahead, do yours first, and then we'll talk about that.
I was going to try and find Waku because I saw him like heading to like the big fancy building and then nothing.
Yeah, I was hoping no one would remember, and then you guys just left. So just be there like,
I did remember. It was a little late.
he's just gonna be like, guys, oh, those bastards.
Listen, if he doesn't want to be left behind, he shouldn't be so forgettable.
He's a god.
I'm like, I'll drink to that, and I like raise a hand of river water.
I will also raise a hand of river water.
Yes, God, he should be able to hear that, right? But let's go with he didn't. So you just kind of you kind of go to the building. It's very fancy. You feel out of place.
Even in my humanness.
Yeah. There are some really well dressed like political figures in this building. In fact, it's kind of worrisome that there are actually political figures in this building.
Isn't it like a high end brothel?
It is. That's the concern.
Greetings.
I
How do I
walk up-
use the bathroom?
I walk up to the least dapper looking person in there.
That would be the what do you call it? The front desk concierge.
Sure.
Yeah, that person. Although he is also really high dapper. So you're just kind of like he has a uniform. He's wearing a uniform.
Greetings, my good sir.
He just goes, "Fuck." What's up?
At this point, it's dawning on me that nobody can see Waku. Have there been any developments of late in this fine establishment?
He's like, if you're trying to meet with a politician, as you can see, they're probably going to be, predisposed at the moment.
Look, bub. I don't give a shit about politics.
Okay, so why you here then? You're the one that came in.
I'm here if there have been any happenstances of the past evening that
people came, people fucked, people left.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
He's asking if you've seen an invisible god.
I not know.
Beautiful.
And he's like, oh, why didn't you say so? Yeah, he's upstairs. Nah, he goes, invisible god.
Did he check in under Wesley?
Do you mean
yeah.
Do you mean a dude that floats?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Because there's a dude that floats, and I thought I was tripping, but like,
You might have been.
No,
just
no,
kinda
no. He
floated
wasn't
in.
tripping.
he kind of floated in, looked around, got depressed for a second, and he just kind of went into one of the rooms. I think it was upstairs. You're good.
What is
Wait.
your name?
Yep, that's Wesley.
Someone give me a name.
Felix.
Yes. His name is Felix.
Felix, I have a very important question for you.
He goes, yeah, what's up?
How do you feel about the tile in this room? Because I'm not sure I'm vibing with it.
God, Terrac, no. Terrac,
He
no.
pauses and he's like, I am not the pay wage you're looking for. Hey, boss. And you just hear a groggy, what? And he goes, you might want to sober up. Someone's here to ask about the tiles. And you hear a voice goes, oh, fuck you. Fine. Be out. And you see this woman just kind of like stumble out of the room. And she eventually walks on over. She sits down. She holds a finger up. And she grabs a mug that was just sitting at the desk. She looks inside it, looks around. And then she grabs an ale, pours it on, and then she starts drinking again. And she's like, what's up?
Carter Hawthorne, as your service, madame. I'm a member.
Okay, pause. Hangover. I'm not.
Carter.
Stop it.
Carter.
Get to the point.
I'm a member of Wad Squad Interior Decor. We are here to ask some questions about some goings on in this building.
All right, shoot.
First of all,
Pause. Lenny, not for you. You didn't pay. Leave. A guy that was kind of snooping around just kind of leaves. And then she's like, continue.
So did you also happen to see a floating gentleman the other night?
I saw many a gentleman, none I wanted to see, and none were floating.
Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. More importantly, really? Tuscan in this building? Are you sure that works?
I am sure it doesn't work, but I wasn't the one that funded the building, so I don't get a say.
Ma'am, that's the rule number 1 of interior decor. You always get a say.
She looks at you and she's like, "Oh, you are too precious for this world."
Listen, I know a guy. Can't tell you his name, but he's gonna be big. Look him up.
She goes, "You good?"
Yeah, can I just peruse upstairs? I know that sounds bad for a brothel, but
If you're looking for girls, the first floor has the decent selection. I'm pretty sure you cannot afford.
I'm
the
not
first floor, let
looking.
alone the
I'm
second
not.
floor.
I'm not looking. I'm looking for a person, but not one of your people.
That's what they normally say before they get kicked out.
Wait. Can I interrupt again?
I'd rather you not, but go for it. that was
Like
Carter
men,
saying
don't
that.
worry. He's not straight. Don't worry about him.
And
He's
she was
straight.
like,
Wait.
"Oh, yeah, I should have known with the decorating."
Wait,
you're fine. Go
Roll
ahead.
for that?
Wait.
Storgé butts in. He's like, affirmative. We are not looking for a girl. We are looking for a guy.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Which one? Both of us?
No, just one of you. That was it was since you're telling the truth, someone helped, and the Storgé just talked, or sorry, not Storgé. Terrac just talked about interior decorating. It's advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna say Terrac can roll that because Prisera and I
We can all
are.
roll.
I mean, 17 is not bad.
Oh.
Yeah,
17 is not bad.
So she's like, "Oh, that makes sense. Sorry, I thought you were like the others. No, you're good. Go ahead. Second floor should be fine. First door on your left gets you to the main hall."
I give Prisera a nasty glare, but I turn as I'm walking away. I turn to the boss lady, and I'm just like, "Thank you, honey."
Oh, God. Can you make him roll with like triple disadvantage now?
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Wait, what am I rolling?
I was kidding.
It's not gonna change the outcome. I just wanted to see.
This
Persuasion?
exact scenario.
Wait, is this
This
persuasion
exact
or
scenario
performance?
happened in Yakuza 3.
Is it persuasion or performance? Deception. I think performance would have been fit.
All right, perfectly fine. She goes, "Anytime, sweetie, you go get him."
I will, darling. I will.
She takes another swig of her drink. That's the last thing you see of her. You go upstairs.
I give Prisera an unharmful but forceful whack on the back of the head.
I understand.
All right, do me a favor. I guess you don't need to roll perception. Roll perception. Because I guess it doesn't really matter. You'll eventually find him.
I mean, would it be better to roll Arcana?
Either works.
Just because
you just kind of immediately tell. Like you can feel his trace in one of the rooms. It's actually on the second door on your left side. You just kind of pop open.
What?
Or actually, I should say, do you pop it open?
Oh, of course. I like barge in without saying anything. I just say Wesley, and then I turn to Storgé, and I'm like, doesn't sound as good coming from me.
After you turn back, and you realize there's this woman that's just in the bed, and she's like terrified, and Wesley is just kind of like laying down, taking a nap with like his hands behind his head. He's literally just taking a nap next to her.
Hello, madam.
Did you guys just fuck?
She goes, I knew it. I knew one day I'm gonna have some frantic fans coming over for this. Get out! Get out!
I am not your fan.
Yeah, most of ever.
She looks ready to like call over a guard.
Do I know
I'm not
who she is?
None of you do. She's just a normal person. She's a
Madam,
normal woman.
before you do anything that you'll regret.
Roll
No.
Roll persuasion.
That's not how we talk to women we don't know. Absolutely not.
Before we say something we'll all regret. That's a disadvantage. That's a 12. She continues going. She's going for a guard. She's not yelling now, but she's going for the guard. I want to see this hotel scene.
We already got permission. Your guards won't do anything.
I don't know about that for sure.
I was gonna say,
like literally the boss lady because I'm a queen. She didn't say anything about anything else.
so at the rise of this commotion, you just see like Waku, his like eyes twitch a bit, and he like shifts, and he opens his eyes and looks over, and it's you guys with the girl like looking extremely angry as she's running over or walking over to the guards, and he pauses for a bit, and he closes his eyes back.
Dog.
And he was like, "Damn, bro, why would you just anger a girl like that? She's just trying to make a living, bro."
I did nothing.
Seem out of character.
It is all Terrac.
He's like holding in a laugh. And he's like, "All right, I guess if you guys are up, that means it's time to go, right?"
Well, considering the guards on their way.
Considering like this is happening as she's like walking over, so you have two conversations to now hold, or I guess one conversation and one trying to not get arrested.
Waku, what'd you do to this poor woman?
He was like, "Bro, I legit just took a nap." Oh, he has the whole persuasion on that actually. Hold up. Sorry, deception. A 2.
Oh my god.
You don't buy it for a second. And he goes, fine. I had an emotional breakdown in front of her.
Oh, thank God.
Dude,
And
same.
and he goes back to taking a nap. And he's like, but I did take the nap though.
Okay, well, nap's done, but we're leaving.
I sit on the edge of the bed and like put my hand on his knee, and I'm like, "It's okay, sport."
You are not naked. I am not talking to you.
That can be
Oh,
changed.
And he immediately goes, I will go immediately with you and I'll stop being a bitch. But like, do not change that.
Is there anything you can share with me?
He goes, yes. I enjoy your shenanigans.
Aww.
Where did that come from?
What do you mean? Where did that come from? Literally every single chance he gets, he's always intrigued by him.
Oh, Storgé specifically. I thought he meant us.
No.
I was like, he does not like us that much.
No, he doesn't. He's just chilling. And he wakes up and you notice he doesn't have a staff. And he's like, oh yeah, hold up. And he reaches his hand out. And you wait. At this point, you're more focused on the fact that the woman's out getting the guards. You may want
Quick question, Wesley.
or not. That's cool.
Prisera, can you go after her?
Yeah.
I turned to Storgé. I don't think she'll resolve anything, but it'll buy time.
Oh. Prisera, no. I follow Prisera.
And he was like, I guess he didn't have a question. So it's just you two in the room. I guess let's go with Prisera and Storgé first. You guys just kind of catch up to her as she's like running by with like her clothes like put on. Like she was putting on her clothes as she was running. Or running, walking, brisk walking, like angrily walking.
Yeah.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Storming. Thank you.
We did nothing. Why are you mad? I do not care for you.
You're
my
not.
God.
You're not making a great case for yourself. Jesus Christ.
The worst people possible on like a fucking dramatic mission. That's like if like I don't know, like Joe Biden wanted peace in the Middle East and he sent fucking Rush Limbaugh to
You sent Joe Biden to negotiate with like a bunch of female representatives, and he just snips their hair. Like it's, yeah, it's not doing well.
Prisera, you say that you do not care for her,
Yeah.
and we need to make sure that she does not call the guard.
Yeah. Can I poison her?
Oh my God.
You can totally do that. I will not stop you.
Wait, that won't like hurt her. Wait, can I hurt her enough so she passes out? Is that a possibility?
Non-lethal poison exists, I guess.
No, I think I'll just pull out the
A
dagger.
So you're gonna attack her
It's only 11. I will threaten her lightly.
in the main hallway.
So using intimidation, not an attack, right?
Yeah, so that's an intimidation check. With if you pull out your dagger, it's an advantage, but it's also now considered a crime. So
So wait, okay. Here's how the events plays, because I was waiting for a chance to like butt in because I don't want to be like criminals again. Prisera pulls out the dagger and Storgé is me like, wait a minute, I am not going back to that courthouse. Put that away.
The subroutine just activated the moment he realized he was like, no, not again.
Wow,
Okay.
the robot's the moral compass.
Not even the moral compass. He just doesn't want to be back in the court.
Okay. I listen to him, but how does she respond?
After you pulled out the dagger and she pulls it back.
What? She didn't see that.
Yes, she did. Stop. She booked it. Look, she's running.
I'm running after her.
You guys are now running. She runs down the stairs and she calls out.
While we're running, Storgé is yelling, "Wait, ma'am, I do not understand what the problem is. There must be some sort of miscommunication." So I'm yelling that.
Yeah. Does she say anything?
Well, I don't really care if she says anything. I just want it known to all witnesses that there was a miscommunication.
I want to jump on top of her. No, 7! No!
Samuel, you're muted. I guess Samuel.
Sam, is Sam even in the thing still?
He's still
All
in
right,
the
so
Discord. He's
I'm going to
just
be
muted.
Samuel from now on. Yeah, that actually worked 100%. She doesn't really care about you guys, but everyone opens up their doors in the middle of the hallway to say, "Hey, you two, Frog and Robot, you
Sorry,
guys did nothing wrong."
I was preoccupied with something. What's up?
Des tried to jump on the lady to stop her.
As she went downstairs to the boss.
Yeah.
So
And she rolled a 7 on the dexterity check.
so you jump,
Stairs.
you jump, you land on her, you both come crashing down the stairs. And
Is she knocked
now you've
unconscious?
definitely made a commotion because the boss is like, "What the hell?" And she runs over. So now,
Just now, right?
Huh?
Roll for unconscious.
Yep.
Unconscious.
no.
I'm pretty sure she has to make a Constitution save.
hmm
The boss goes, "What the hell are you doing?"
She threatened me.
You're gonna deceive? Alright, go for deception.
That's not a deception.
You're making a lot of interesting choices here for sure.
That's a 14. She was like, how could she? Angela, did you? And she's like, no, the fuck, I didn't. I was running around in the same room as always, and then these people just come barging in out of nowhere. And so I'm not dealing with the last time some fan decided to barge in without acknowledgement. And so I ran down towards you, calling the guards, and they couldn't she drew a dagger on me.
There must have been some miscommunications here. We were looking for the guy. Hey, boss, you remember us? We found the guy in her room. We were telling the guy, his name is Wesley, that he should not be in there. This Angela, you say, did not see him. He must have been in some sort of invisibility. Therefore, we were talking to him, and she ran for the guards, although we do not want to go to prison again. So we ran after her.
Storgé becomes very eloquent when avoiding court.
she just kind of goes, so let me get this straight. The guy
Wesley,
who she didn't see
affirmative.
Is the guy you're looking for.
Affirmative. He was being kind of creepy.
She was like, is there...
I shout from the second floor, can confirm, creepy as all hell.
She goes, but then how can he go past the Arcana barrier?
I do not know. It could have something to do of his deity status.
Oh my god.
Roll perception. Or roll
persuasion. All right, I understand this. Persuasion, cool.
All right. She just kind of looks, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I believe you.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go get a wizard to look into this, and I'm gonna politely ask that
a wizard and a cleric, please.
That you group leave."
Affirmative. We shall promptly leave.
And she's kind of so a robot and a frog just caused this incident. So she looks at her ale and she's like, I think that's enough.
It is like 11 a.m. So probably.
Oh my god.
And she immediately goes to attending Angela.
So we're calling down. Does Terrac and Wesley know to come down? Or
so I was gonna say,
because I don't think
let's turn back.
I don't think we'd be allowed back up, right?
Yeah, hold on. So let's turn back to Terrac and Wesley. So
Hey, I notice his hand has been out, like waiting for the staff, and I'm like, so you have a little trouble performing last night?
And he literally turns to you with a dead serious face, and he's like, "Oh, ha." And he's like, "Nah, it takes a while." And you can slowly see
that's like the definition of trouble performing, Wesley.
And he's like, you do not know the definition of trouble performing. And
I actually do, because I got third instead of first place in a talent show last year, put on by the Pantheon. So I do know about having trouble performing.
Yes, I know. I was there.
I know you were cheering. Thank you for cheering, by the way. I don't think
You're very welcome. Why is my staff not coming?
Yeah, more pressing matter. Isn't our whole thing like to get more of those? And now we seem to have lost the only one we had.
And at this point, what's it? Helera, you feel him. That fucker. You know what I mean?
God. Just under my
Oh,
breath, I go, motherfucker.
I see her I see her
goddamn molten
eyes like
bitch.
go wide, and I'm like, oh, daddy's here.
I like hit him on the back of the head in a way that you do to your little siblings when you forget that they're like you forget that they're like weaker than you are, and so it's just like way too fucking hard.
I gotta.
Are you quoting me for daddy's here?
Okay, so I feel Tear.
Yeah, sorry.
No?
I have to type this out.
It's important. It's important to
I'm terrible. All right.
Oh
Yeah,
no, my computer stopped working. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, go ahead.
and Tyr goes. So there's an issue.
Yeah, you're in my fucking head, Dad.
He's like, I thought you'd like to know, considering you're in the city. But
What's the issue?
he's like, so my staff is kind of being wonky, and the dragon.
Ew, Dad. Oh.
He really pauses, and he's like, you know that I don't mean that.
What? We're literally in a brothel right now. You're just.
And he pauses,
Like-
and he goes, you're in the Horny House district.
No. We're in your domain. I thought you'd know.
He was like, I was busy because of the staff.
He has no reign in the Horny House district.
There is no justice in here.
This is the godless dominion.
So he goes,
Okay, fine. What's the deal with your staff? What do you need?
He's like, it's
What-
not necessarily what I need, but the dragon's awake now, and that may cause.
Dragon. What?
Yes, the dragon. You know how I
In
have
the
a dragon.
dungeon?
Which one?
You know Goldilocks. For your background information, that is a golden dragon.
What age?
It's an ancient golden dragon.
Oh fuck.
What's the ranking? I know black is like the worst.
It is literally one of the strongest dragons.
Oh, awesome.
But
An
it's also-
ancient
But it's gold,
ancient means
so
like
it's
over.
fine.
It's gold, so it's actually lawful good. That's its alignment.
Okay.
But it is still an ancient dragon.
I'm like, oh yeah, Goldie. Do you give her chin scratches for me? Good
And he's
girl.
like, yeah, but she's awake, so we can't really do that now. In fact, I'm
What?
concerned. Because, like, if she's awake, she's probably cranky.
I thought. Wait, is she not normally?
For the
Awake?
mortals, no. She's usually awake in our domain.
No. So what does that have to do with the staff?
That usually, so I'm trying to get attuned to my staff, and it's not working. So I think someone must have robbed the staff. This is a problem.
It was probably one of your most loyal followers.
He like opens his mouth to argue, and he's like, that is a possibility. Fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at this point,
It
I'm
sucks
like,
to hear that like the people that you love the most in the world might have done you dirty.
he turns back to his monotone voice, and he's like, "You're right. It must be terrible." Well, in any case, if you find anything about my staff, I'd be very grateful. If not,
Do you,
please remember there is now a dragon awake. May not be in the best of moods. There may be some commotion. You may.
do you know where Goldie is, or
He points. I have to go to the map. I will get back to that.
okay? But I like I don't know. I guess I like ask like, do you have like anywhere that we should start, or are you just like expecting me, who is now immortal, to be better at this than you, a god, are?
He's like, I would start with where the dragon's awake.
Yeah, where the fuck is the dragon awake?
Meta, I will get back to you on that.
Okay.
We turn to Wesley and Terrac, and he's like, "This is a problem."
Wait, can Terrac see him?
I got half of that, but I heard dragon, and so I know it's not good.
Well, technically, you didn't hear. Did you hear? No.
Well, because Helera said dragon.
Yeah, dragon, and then she was like, "Oh, Goldie." So it sounds like
It sounds like a gold dragon, if I had to guess.
yeah, it sounds like a gold dragon pet.
Ah,
You're just kinda-
Do you guys own?
You know, when I was
Is it-
like 5, I taught her how to roll over, and God, it took me like 3 years to grow my hair back down to my waist. It was awful.
Oh my God, we're fucked.
And so Wesley was focused on his staff, and he was like, "Pause. Did she say Goldie?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Goldie.
fuck.
Fuck, what are you?
So it's at
What?
this point that you know that Goldie actually enjoys playing around with Wesley, but Wesley doesn't enjoy it because he gets brutalized.
I'm sure I've like taken him to see Goldie like without him like knowing more than once, like, no, I think we made a wrong turn. Oh no, there it is, and just like shoved him in the vault and like shut the door.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not dealing with this now." And at this point, the staff eventually like swings. It phases through the window and back to him, and he's like, "Why was my staff that far away?"
Ooh.
I think, based on what I've heard in this conversation, one of your pet might have tried to play fetch.
And he was like, "No. If we were playing fetch, I would have not gotten the staff back."
Yeah, Goldie doesn't really like. I mean, she fetches, but then she just like burns whatever like sticking through.
It's like a whole, like no take,
Yeah.
only throw kind of thing.
Yeah, that's literally just how she is. It's no take, only destroy.
This is actually Wesley's 5th staff.
And so he was like, please tell me Goldie's not awake. It's bad enough if she was in the astral plane. If she's with the mortals, it's about to go down.
That's what Tyr said.
Damn. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to leave this to Tyr and his domain. All right, guys, let's head on over to the next city.
You know what? I think we should try to find his staff because, I mean, we might not have to see Goldie and, like, she might recognize me. Maybe
I'm
not as a
sure-
mortal.
I'm sure he's perfectly fine figuring out where his own staff is.
I mean, he, like, told me that he wasn't, and if we could just, like, I don't know, like, is Tyr, like, gone from my head at this point?
Yeah, like he's
If
not
you're, like-
actually talking to.
I say to him, like, maybe if we can just, like, find his staff, like, I don't know, maybe, like, be proud or something. I don't know, stupid. It's stupid. It's so dumb. I'm so sorry.
Roll for guilt.
Roll for guilt.
What is that?
Persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, baby.
No.
Oh
I
my-
am not going back to that dragon. I swear to God, I'm not. And he's looking at you. And he's like, I'm not.
Same time,
Maybe we don't even have to see her.
At the
Maybe we
same
can just, like,
time,
find the
Helera
staff.
and I are like, I'm like so out of the loop, but Helera and I are both looking at Wesley with huge puppy dog eyes right now.
like, I'm
He's like, Terrac knows that this is something that Wesley doesn't want to do, and so he's like, come on.
I see it has to do with daddy issues and with Wesley having a bad time, so I'm all in.
So he goes, no. You are supposed to wait. No, don't even look at me. You just want to see me burn.
Wesley.
He turns to
Wesley.
her and is like, you just want to see me burn. I know that for a fact.
I think it would
Yeah.
be really cool to watch you take on a dragon.
He literally with it. He has that like I don't know the face. What's the face? Hold on, I got you. Ready. He has that face.
What face?
The face in media.
Yeah,
Dash underscore dash for
dash
you
underscore
Twitch
dash.
_dash. He literally he just has that deadpan face, and he's like,
So you're talking about the fucking frog. I was like, sick. Well, I just,
he just goes,
Wesley,
all right, fine, let's go.
thank you, Wesley. I really, honestly, Wesley, I really appreciate it. And like, I don't know, like Tyr probably like, I don't know, like still like won't be proud of me or whatever, but at least I can like, I guess try. I don't know.
Anything to help a friend. And he walks down.
Thanks, Uncle.
And so he walks down and he sees like all the guards kind of like looking after a situation. And all like at this point, I assume Prisera and Storgé are like right at the door, just walking outside. And so he's like, I don't want to know. And he walks outside.
Where is Vera right now?
That's a good question. Where is Vera right now?
That is also a good question. Where is Vera right now? I got confused when we said we were going back, like, to the horny house. I didn't know if that
Yeah,
meant,
so
like...
that was that all was like a flashback, and now we're
okay.
on the gondolas.
Okay.
So now you're on the gondolas, I guess Waku is just floating across, and he watched you guys like try out the water, and the water is really great. So you guys are just kind of like scooping up water.
Yeah.
And the guy who's
Wesley,
driving the
I
gondola
have
is
a
like,
question.
No, we bottle, or not bottle, but like we serve the water like in different vendors. Like you don't.
Yeah,
have
and how much does that cost, idiot?
Yeah, really.
It's free. The government subsidizes it.
Huh?
Oh.
It's water. People have a right to live.
Ooh.
Imagine that.
Man, crazy.
Whoa, that's deep.
Wesley,
just looks at
I
you like
have a
this.
question.
Waku kind of like perks up and he looks down from like his seated floating, and he's like, "What's up?"
Do you know of a Felix?
Josh, he's underwater, so he has Waku has to look under the water.
He's like, I don't know what he said, but I feel like he asked if I knew a Felix. He's like, I don't know of a Felix. But funny enough, hey guys, there was a person that like saw me in the building.
Was it the prostitute you slept with?
No.
Or like had a mental breakdown in front of or whatever?
Actually, technically, you didn't know that he had a mental breakdown in front of her.
How didn't I know that?
Oh, I thought you weren't in the room.
I
guess you were. No, you weren't. No. Yeah, no. And he was like, I can't believe I had to say that out loud.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. And I just like pat his shoulder.
Yeah, he's in the air. You could not pat his shoulder.
Well, I like do the motion, and then I'm like, hey, next time, like Dave is like a lot cheaper, and he's actually like trying to like find like a job as a psychiatrist. So like, I feel like you could just go to him. He like prescribed me some really good medicine. So I like pop something.
He's like, uh-huh.
Your therapist's name is Dave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in like the medium like looking house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just kind of goes, well, in any case, it wasn't the prostitute, or else I wouldn't have talked to her. No, it was that dude at the front desk.
Yeah, that
Who's
Felix.
That's Felix. Yo, okay. And he yells back down, Storgé, I do know a Felix. I saw him.
Oh God, yo.
What does that mean?
I heard okay, Frodo.
Wesley said, I can't hear you.
And he just goes, well, I mean, I can't really. You know what? We should just wait until he gets up. And so you guys eventually finish the gondola, and you kind of end up in downtown. It's at this point that you hear like just the normal. I should probably pull up downtown music. D&D downtown music. City ambience or city music. Yeah, it's a capital city, so there should be music. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, we'll use this one. We'll use Witcher music. Yeah, shut up. All right. Anyway,
So let's debrief y'all, cause some stuff is happening.
yeah.
Yeah, our like pet dragon is like awake, which is like normal, but like it's not normal for her to be awake in the
Pause.
morning realm.
Pause
Is she glitching for anyone else?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your audio.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, like our like pet dragon, like she's like awake, which is like normal, but it's not normal for her to be awake in the mortal realm. And she's like, I don't know, she's like very fun and cool, but she's also like kind of an asshole. So and like Tyr told me that he thinks it's something to do with his staff going missing, and like he basically told me that like if I could like bring it back, he'd be like really proud of me. Like not in as many words, but that was definitely like what he meant. So yeah, I think we should like find his staff.
I have a question about the dragon.
Yeah.
Can I use my animal friendship on him?
Definitely not. They're very intelligent. Holy crap! No, I think they actually have high intelligence stats.
I say pet, she's like a member of the family.
Yeah, she can talk.
She's like fully sentient, and like maybe don't
So,
like ask like offensive things like that near her, because like honestly like that's like someone asking if they can use like animal friendship on you. So I'd maybe like cool down a little.
Just chill. A little bit of respect. A little bit. Bow your head a little bit. You know.
Did I offend you?
No.
That's a apt description actually. I would say around you guys don't notice anything too unusual, except there's some people like kind of walking towards one of the northern sides of the city. You also know that the dragon is supposed to be on the field, like around here.
No, fuck. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry,
Go
I can
ahead.
put it in the south if you want.
I like threw my pillow across my bedroom and it hit my tea and it went on the ground.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, it's all over me. I'm so sticky. Sorry, go ahead.
It's
Go
okay.
off, King.
I do I see any bards around?
Bards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could punch
wanna-
him straight in the face.
No. I was gonna walk up to one and
And punch it straight in the face.
No. I was going to intimidate it.
That's intimidation, punching someone straight in the face.
So some of them are going to this really, really fancy building, like in the town center.
I accost one of them. It's just, hey,
What's up? Oh, he looks up and he's like, "Yo, whoa, Jesus, what's up?"
are you familiar with a limey?
He's like, "What? No."
Storgé hears Limey and his circuit starts rolling and he's all like eyes glow red and looks over at the bard.
No, he's like, it's the same like cross-eyed pattern, like from those deep fried memes.
Yes.
Yeah. Just
maybe
like
you're more familiar.
Imagine Terrac accosting this bard and like I'm over in the background and I hear Limey and then suddenly like the head just jolts over to looking to the side, eyes red.
Maybe you're more familiar with his name, Mr. Snicket.
He's like, no. I will. So roll a perception check on this guy.
Perception.
It's like asking a gay if they know all the other gays.
Yeah. So 18. He is well above your league. Like you kind of intimidated him out of sheer surprise and rudeness, but like he could totally take you on without much thought.
Oh, I thought you meant like class league, but you meant like the strength.
Yeah. Well, like strengths, but like as a character, that person is pretty high level. So it may make sense the fact that he doesn't know a person by the name of Livy.
All right. Well, I let go of his collar, and then I turn and I'm like, Storgé, down, boy. He's not here.
And he goes,
Affirmative.
sorry if I couldn't help you, as he brushes off his like collar, and he continues walking in towards the building.
Wait, before you go,
And he's like, yes.
I have heard far and wide that bards are the most knowledgeable folk in any province.
If you're kissing ass, you're doing a pretty terrible job at it, dog. Just get to the point.
Do you know any rumors?
He kind of pauses and he's like, give me a topic.
Dragons?
Maybe
He's
like tier staff?
He goes, not much on. You're talking about the dragon over there, the gold dragon. Everyone kind of forgot his name, even though he's a religious figure.
She, but weird. Go on.
What?
No. And he goes, pauses, and he's like, she. What you mean?
Yeah, she.
He's like,
I mean, does anybody really know? It's been so long, and I hate to misgender, so I just cover my bases.
And he's like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I thought I read from the book he was a he. Huh.
Does this dragon have a name?
He's like, I forgot. I don't think anyone really knows his name.
Would it ring a bell with you, or?
No, like it may have. I think what he's trying to hint at is that it may have been lost to time.
Okay. And where did you say this dragon was again?
I mean, the whole thing, like, it's not really a legend since everyone has cited it, but it is in the north, like right above Rivermarche in the fields. There should be an opening with a huge cave from what do you call it, a cliff area?
No.
That's usually where it resides, but
No.
No, I was making a little joke, a little reprising that. I could make it in the south if you want.
I got you.
Great, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Last and final question, and then I'll let you carry on your way. Any stabs?
Huh?
Stabs. You know the.
I believe he means staves.
Yeah, sure.
Stabs. Okay. He looks and he's like, well, the dragon is supposed to be guarding one of the religious staffs. The one for Tyr specifically, since this is where he originated his
Wait, so that's written in the legend, the folklore.
Yeah.
I turned to Helera.
It's like also,
I thought he lost it.
Well, it was guarded by the dragon.
Yeah.
So it's likely.
Once you take something from like Goldie's hoard, like she like wakes up and she's like not happy.
So we have a thief in our midst.
Maybe not in our midst, but someone's midst
in
for
the
sure.
midst.
Storgé is immediately
the midst
scanning
out
all
there.
of our party members
Interestingly
on
enough, he was
thief
like-
capability.
Interestingly enough, the bard's like, yo, I don't know why you're the first person I've ever heard in a while to ask about the dragon. It's not really brought. And as he says that, it pauses, and you hear the lowest, loudest dragon roar from the distance, like it's shaking the ground.
Can the Skyrim music start playing? The dragon.
Hold on, I got you.
Yes.
I have the perfect line for after this audio plays.
No, not that one. Not that one. Spotted. Well, I guess I can. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And then. There you go. And so the city that was already like somewhat gray with cloudy skies just feels that much more darker, and you're like, oh shit.
Right after like the roar resounds, I pause, I turn to the guy. Must be coincidence.
he immediately turns to you and he's like, we need to calm it down. And he immediately books it into the building, which as you look is actually a really fancy tavern. Okay. You have a few moments before something happens from the tavern, but what do you guys want to do?
Typical bard, only thinking about profits in time of disaster.
I don't think that's the key. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Guys, I've read about this in my books. If we all band together with the power of friendship, we can kill it.
Affirmative.
I don't think we want to kill it, though.
Yeah, I thought the
Everyone hold
idea was
hands.
that it was a precious family member.
And not a pet. Not that you kill a pet.
100%. Dad, we're not killing her. Actually, I think you two would super get along. She has this like frog plushie that she really liked. She did like rip its head off and stuffing out, but
All right, into the tavern.
you're not a plushie. You're like a sentient being, and I'm sure she'll know the difference.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. So, what's the plan?
Tavern.
You guys are gonna go in the tavern? All right. Well, you guys walk up to the tavern, and then you kind of just hit a wall. And so you're like,
damn it!
Obviously,
Is
we
it
used the
level
door.
capped?
and you just kind of look, and like a pop-up appears on your like game UI, and you're like, yeah, limited level 15 and beyond go to this point. And I'm like,
Motherfuckers, when we're level 15, we're burning this place to the ground.
Access is restricted to
So,
VIP plus
like-
characters.
Like 7 years at this point.
but you do realize basically that it's like, yeah, it's a power check. In universe, it is an Arcana barrier. So relatively speaking, if you're powerful enough, you can escape through it. It's not a major or like a specific type of barrier. And so,
So
like,
it's not really level 15. It's
more so once you've reached a certain point in the story that is already planned out, then you'll be able to then you'll be able to get in.
understood.
But yeah.
Well, let's go to her cave, you guys. Yeah, she's like really good at decorating, so
It's at this
So,
point.
I have a
that-
question for Helera and Dog. Based on your knowledge of Goldie, are things multiple questions actually? Are things likely to go awry? That's the first one. That's the biggie. And two, how quickly might her anger boil over? AKA, should we level grind?
So Waku kind of perks up, and he's like, well, judging by the sound of that yell, she's probably really angry, and it's probably because the staff's gone, if I had to venture a guess. And she doesn't take kindly to that. And he turns to you, and he's like, if there's one thing she's extremely protective of, it's staffs.
yeah.
So long as no one aggresses towards her, she should be fine, because we
What do you
can
mean?
talk to her. But I feel like if we go over there,
You know what happened the last time we tried to prevent people from aggressing another?
he was like, I think we should go and at the very least try to calm her down.
Yeah, I think we should just go over and say hi. And I go into like the nearest like gift shop and get her like a little like plushie of like, I don't know, like a fucking bullywug or something. Like the
I got it.
Colbomb.
Roll luck.
Oh fuck, give me a minute. I'm not next to my computer. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm gonna see if there's an actual stat for luck.
I don't think there is.
I feel
I have
like
a potion.
D100 would be a good luck roll, and then Samuel
Always
can make
heard
what he
the-
will of it.
D20s were luck checks. But
Okay, that's a 33, but that's Josh rolling it.
Oh yeah,
give me
you're
a
right. I
minute.
need to
I'll be
switch to
over in 2
Storgé.
seconds. Can I roll with advantage because I know her?
The shop, the gift shop.
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
Yeah. This is the gift shop. I just wanted to see something funny. I wanted if it's above, if you roll a d20 and it's above a 10, you're gonna find something really funny.
Just gonna roll a 9.
Hey, look, it's the staff we're looking for. Oh, look at here.
Nice.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
so you look in the gift shop and you find plushies, and one of the things that it looks like handmade plushies of the different gods of the pantheon, and you find Waku.
I take a Waku one. I like tier one and like buy it to like bring to her, and then I grab a Waku one just so that I have it.
So wait, how many did you buy?
2.
And they're both Waku, or
One's Waku and one's tier. The tier one is for Goldie because I know she likes him.
Interesting. And so she goes, "You bought a Waku one?" Well, she's like fearful, like wondering what's happening, going on outside, and she looks to you and she was like, "You bought a Waku one?"
It's for
yeah. Do people not usually? Is he pretty unpopular around here? And I like toss a glare over to him.
Waku looks at you and he just goes, "I hate you."
So I take it he's like pretty unpopular.
And she was like, "Yeah, he's a lesser god. Not many people know him.
Yeah.
Among the pantheon, he's not really like big on it. So it's interesting that you actually popped in. You're actually the first one in a while."
I peeked my head in.
mean,
so are they at like a discounted price?
She's like, no. People usually come in for the collector's set. They want to get all the pantheon people. They just kind of forget Waku's name. So,
how much?
Storgé walks in. He's like, "Oh shit, they got Wesley."
It's at this point that Waku is really angry, and he's like, "Why am I helping Goldie? Why am I helping Goldie? Why am I helping these people? Are they helping me or am I helping them? Like,
how much would I interrupt his like soliloquy? And like, how much for 6?
6 Waku.
6 Waku.
She kind of looks at you and she's like, I didn't make 6 Waku. I didn't think there'd be that many. I made 3.
I made 3.
If you want me to make more, I guess I can. But you're gonna have to leave one for me to like have a reference.
Yeah. I'll take one, leave you the other, and then you can direct the other 5 to the WAD squad.
The WAD squad.
Yeah,
Where do you guys live?
WAD space SQA.
Where do you guys live? Where should I send this address to?
I spelled squad wrong. What where do we live, guys?
You don't live together. That's the problem. So I would say, are you planning to?
I know exactly. Send it to the College of Lucktuck, the headmaster's.
She's like, okay, I'll do that. And are you gonna pay her now or later?
I'll pay her now.
Okay.
How much did it cost?
So that would be 2 silver per plushie.
Okay, so 4 silver. And then
Actually,
I get
how
like
much are plushies cost? Hold up, I need to compare it to a cost of a meal. Pikachu plushie.
They're not cheap.
They are not. I'm trying to figure this out. That's $24.99. That's two lunches. So that's a $10 lunch. Yeah, 2-3 silver. Yeah.
Per
plushie, yeah.
Okay.
So
and I take the tier one and I like put it in my bag, and then I like hold up like the Wesley one, and I like take like a pin out of my hair and just like stab it and see if Wesley like reacts.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, if you're hoping for voodoo magic, I guess not. If you were hoping for me to stop helping you guys on this mission, you're making amazing progress.
Okay. No, that's cool. I was just like wondering, like, I didn't want her to like rip off like the head of Tyr and then it like did something magical. So it was just like testing with a small little pin.
Sure. I suggest you start moving.
How much? Wait, so I bought 5 other Waku dolls. So
20 silver.
It's 20 silver. How much is that in gold?
That is 2 gold.
Oh, perfect.
Wait, I thought it was 20 silver per gold.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's 20 silver per gold. You are right. I was thinking 20 copper per silver. No, you're right. It's 1 gold. It's 1 gold.
It's just 1 gold. Okay.
Why exactly is it that scale?
Don't.
For
We've had this discussion.
We've had this discussion, and I was like, there was something
Live
I
and
put a
let die.
reference to, but like, it's all right, it's fine because the DM said so.
And
Okay.
I walk out of the store, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's so cute. It's so much better than the real thing.
You turn to see Waku's reaction, and Waku isn't there.
Oh
And
no.
so-
We bullied him.
And so you
That
look
was
up,
all you.
and you look up, and you see him in the distance flying towards the dragon, and he turns around, and he just sticks his middle finger up at you.
Well, I guess you should go after him.
And yeah, so he makes it like he flies. So you're gonna have to take the city. At this point, since you guys exit the gift shop, you see a bunch, like a bunch of adventurers just like stacked, like armed to the teeth, exit the building or the tavern, and they start like running out towards the north.
Hey, we should stop them. You know, the whole
Yeah.
dresser thing and everything.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I got this, guys.
Oh,
Storgé
God.
walks in front of the group and then says, "Hello."
Roll a D100. No, how many people are there? Roll a D15. Or a D16 if that makes things easier. Dot. Okay, you get a 6. A ranger stops. The others continue marching. She goes, "What's up?" She
This
looks
is-
familiar.
All right. Should I roll for recognizing or?
Yeah, you can roll perception with advantage.
Okay.
Who is popping in and out?
Caroline, I
Is-
think.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The 13.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, you recognize her. She's the ranger from the entrance, I believe. Entrance.
From the entrance. What?
When we were on the row of people and we ran into the
Yeah.
family, and then Waku was like intrigued by the one person.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hello. We have met before. Anyway, this is about the dragon.
And she goes, "Yeah, I heard it. We're trying to go over there, see what's the commotion."
Negative. Do not go over there.
Well, I mean, someone's got to calm the dragon.
This is imperative. The dragon will see it as a threat and will attack.
She kind of pauses and she's like, "We're talking about the same dragon, right?"
Affirmative. Goldie, I believe her name is.
Yeah. Well, okay, so she just pauses and she's like, "I didn't know she had a name."
Of course, she has a name. Why
and she was
wouldn't
like,
she?
I'm pretty sure she's perfectly like intelligent. We can probably just talk to her.
Affirmative.
So we're sending everyone over there in case there's someone attacking the dragon.
Ah. I understand.
Man,
And she was like, yeah. No one would. I don't think any adventurer here could actually stand up a fight to that dragon.
man, you play
Of
enough
course.
RPGs and you just assume every adventure is a bloodthirsty moron.
I saw all of you had weapons drawn, and I was worried.
No, I guess a guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Shut up.
No, she's
I
like,
do
I
not
guess
understand.
She's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But no adventurer is crazy enough to take on a dragon. I don't even think adventuring group is crazy enough to take on a dragon.
We're coming with you.
Phew.
And she pauses and she's like, "You're going to fight the dragon?"
No,
Negative.
No.
We have inside information on Goldie's personality.
I meant more so the crazy part.
I highly doubt her name's Goldie.
No, it is.
She is a centuries-old dragon that's the direct lineage of Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
Vera, would you
Yeah,
care
Goldie.
to explain to this ranger to ranger?
Yeah, being dumb. Her name is Goldie.
She
Deal with
kind of
it.
looks at you and she's like, "Are you? You look like a new ranger." Anyway,
Uh-huh.
and she just kind of goes. Like she joins up with the group and she's like, "All right, well, if you're coming, hurry up."
What, you don't got a wagon? Ugh.
She just kind of pauses and she's, "I thought you meant." I'm gonna be real.
No, not that wagon.
she pauses, she turns around, and she's like, "You are an adventurer. You have 2 legs. Let's go."
Man, as soon as I
Adventurers
learned
can buy
levitation,
wagons.
as soon as I learned levitation magic.
So you guys make it to the northern side, around here. So it's at this point that the roars that were like happening rarely don't sound like roars anymore. They sound like bursts of fire.
Oh, bully.
And as you look, you see that, like, damn, that's a lot of fire coming from that cave area thing over there. But you're more concerned about the forest area in front of it. So like I want to draw it, but I can't. So I'll just try because I forgot the thing. So I will try it with my mouse. So the cave area or like the mountainous area thing is up here, right? And then there's like forest over here, like in this general area before it, right?
And is like this stretch like miles away from the city?
Yeah. So it's walled off, so it's pretty well protected, and this is like quite a distance away from the city.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's still like close enough that it's like there are people in the distance, like there are like houses in the distance, but it's not like, it's kind of interesting because as you go in the forest, you start. Let me roll me a perception check, everyone.
Everyone. Oh boy.
Storgé.
Des and Vera, let's pull through. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, my internet's being really shit right now, so the website doesn't load sometimes.
Yeah, it happens to me a lot too.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Hold up now.
I rolled for her.
Hey, if it's a good enough roll, I'll take it.
I think it's pretty good. I don't know what your bonuses are.
It's a
I also don't.
Are we?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Caroline
Caroline
says-
wants
yeah.
to use inspiration to make that an advantage.
Oh, her? Okay, yeah, I'll take it. So you guys, no one else notices. Specifically, Storgé, you're kind of booking it. You were like movement. I don't know what you were thinking about, but you weren't focusing on where you were going, and you just kind of like trip. Like you get to the forest area, and you're like, oh, forests, and you're looking around, and then you just kind of trip, which is kind of weird considering you're a robot.
A little bit, yeah, Caroline. It's a little bit low.
It's very low.
You're gonna have to turn me up yourself.
You are at max volume.
Is Caroline talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
I will turn everyone else down and just my computer volume up.
Wait, don't bother. I'm just trying to find another.
You sounded good when you were on your phone earlier.
Guess not. So yeah, you take
Any better?
Yes.
Yes. You take 1d1 damage, Storgé. Apologies.
What did I notice with my perception check?
So you're the only person to notice, but there are shifting figures, big figures, like tall as the trees, in the woods, and there's like a clearing that you're heading towards. That
Oh
sounds
no.
like
So, what kind of, I don't know, you guys, there's some big motherfuckers up ahead. Is there like an alternate route we can take?
Well, from the sounds, it looks like it's only going towards one direction, so you kind of just have to plus all the adventurers are kind of going with you, and they don't seem to be slowing down.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
adventurers. We're basically level 15.
Alright, so once you get near the clearing, you notice that the big figures are actually trolls, and like a ton of them, and they look to be summoned. And they seem to be directly they seem to be directly attacking the dragon. And so the dragon seems to be like fighting them off, but the dragon also seems to be kind of tired. Like the dragon's not even moving. She's like still in her resting pose. She's just breathing fire on them. The adventurers are quick to catch on, and so they start dividing and conquering the trolls. And it seems to be one per troll, which is kind of insane, but it seems to be working.
Wow.
But you also specifically notice a smaller, normal-sized figure and what appears to be a small dragon in the clearing of the field. Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah. What color is the dragon?
How intelligent is it? Can I use animal friendship on a baby dragon?